All right, you're welcome to today's class. We're properly going to be looking at data visualization, an introduction to it, and more details. Now, data visualization is the process of representing data using visual elements like charts, graphs, and maps. It helps in understanding patterns, trends, and insights from data, making complex information more accessible. Now, data visualization offers several advantages, including clarity, which is visual representation. A visual representation makes data easier to understand and interpret. Then also insight. Visualization help identify patterns, trends, and correlations. Communications as well. Visuals convey information quickly and effectively to different audience. Now we'll look at the types of data visualization. Now there are various types of data visualization, each serving different purposes. We have the line chart, which displays trend over time. We have the bar chart, which compare values across categories. We have pie chart, it shows the proportion of parts to a whole. We have scatter plot. Scatter plot display relationship between two variables. We have histogram. Histogram visualizes the distribution of data, and we have heat map, display data value using color intensity. There are several other visualization tools. Now we're going to be looking at an important library for data visualization, which is Matplotlib. We use Matplotlib for basic plots. Okay, Matplotlib is a popular data visualization library that allows you to create various types of plots, charts, and graphs. It provides a wide range of customization options to create visually appealing and informative visualization. So it depends on what you're using for your coding environment. If you're using Colab, you would not need to install Matplotlib, but if you're using VS Code or some other IDE, you might need to first of all install Matplotlib. Okay, with Colab, you still need to install Matplotlib. With Conda, you would still need to install Matplotlib, but with Google Colab, you don't need to install Matplotlib. It's already installed in it. Okay, so just call the library and it will come out for you. So first, we're going to look at creating a line chart. Take notes, creating a line chart. When we're working with pandas, we imported the pandas library. Now that we're working with Matplotlib, we need to import the Matplotlib library. So let's start with importing, and take note of the syntax. Take note of the syntax. Okay, here we're going to create our own data and work it out. Okay, now let's start with doing that. Now we'll start with importing the library, which is matplotlib.py plot as plt. We have some sample data that we want to plot. Okay, plt.plot years value marker, which equals to 0. It will give an origin for the plot. Now let's take a look at the plot and see what it looks like. The marker 0 there is telling saying that we should start at the 0 mark point, and we're plotting years against value. That's plt.plot years against value. So we have this here, our line chart. Okay, we can find a way to extract this, we'll copy or we save this picture and put in our visualization dashboard as well. Okay, so this is it. We'll now look at other aspects of this. We could as well add labels and titles. We could as well add labels and title. We import Matplotlib. Okay, we have our data here, and we could add our labels and title. That is, for the S as is, want to label it here, because if you look at the previous line plot, there's no label. So we want to label it here. On the Y axis, want to label it value, and the title of you can give a title. Here the line chart doesn't have a title. We will give it a title, which is yearly value over time, and we'll plot. Okay, to show, we see our values have appeared there. So we have yearly value over time. The X axis label, the Y axis is also labeled as well. Like I said earlier, you might want to, like from what your plots, you might want to put it in your dashboard to show it to people, you know, either using your PowerPoint or your any tool you want to use, the Microsoft Word. You want to save the chart. So saving chart as an image, you use the code here, plt.savefig chart.png. Okay, you go ahead to run it. Right, as you run and click on it, automatically you have your chart here and it will be saved. There's a folder to the left here where you have your files. You click on it and you do this, you will have your chart here. You can go ahead to download and use it for your work. Are you following? Please take note of that. So that's it with the tool here. Okay, now apart from saving the file as a picture, which is .png, you can also save it as PDF. Okay, you could also save it as PDF. Okay, so if we have this, you can save it as PDF. Okay, let me run it and we'll see that it has been saved in our files as PDF. plt.show will also show us the file. Now we don't really need this to save it as PDF. Okay, with just added this to automatically save the file as PDF. Now we'll go to files, to the corner, have it chat.pdf. So it's already saved as a PDF file. Okay, take note of that. Now we're going to look at data visualization libraries. Now Python offers powerful libraries for data visualization. We have matplotlib, which provides extensive customization and various plot types. That's the one we just used for the line plot. We have Seaborn, which is majorly for statistical visualization. We have Plotly, generates interactive and dynamic visualization. And we have Pandas. You know, remember when we use Pandas for our data frame. Okay, so more into our plotting of charts. Let's look at how we create a bar chart with matplotlib. How we create a bar chart with matplotlib. Okay, now take a look at this. We're creating a bar chart. These are data. We have categories and we have values. Just two variable here, and we have this from the data. Okay, using matplotlib as well. Okay, now you might want to ask, what if we want to plot the data set we imported? Okay, the data set we imported from our Google Drive. Then in that case, you're going to have two things. You need to import pandas first. Then either ways, you can import matplotlib. Then, but you must take note. You must have matplotlib.py pyplots as plt. Then you will also import pandas for it to function, so that the data set could be imported from the Google Drive and mounted here. So that's how you do it. And also you define the path as usual. Okay, you do your df equals to pd.read, and in this case now we want to work on two columns in that data set. There's a product column and there's a price column, right? There's a product column and there's a price per unit column. Take note, there's a product column in that data set. Let me look for it. And there's a price per unit column here. This is it. There's a product column here and there's a price per unit column, right? We want to do a plot on it. Okay, first we need to assign that column to a value here. So this might be our x-axis and our y-axis. So and we're sending it to numpy. Okay, take this, don't forget that. And to create the plot, we have plt.plots product against prices. We're starting from the 0 marker. Okay, on our x-axis we have product, and on our y-axis we have price per unit. You have to take note of all of this. So we have plt.title Adidas US sales 2024 price versus product. This will be the title of the chart.